We are just about set to go for the Red Wolves and the Razorbacks. Glad you're with us here on the Ticket Radio Network, the EAB Red Wolves Sports Network. Winter Rogers, Ashlyn Clarkson jump for the opening tap. A-State controls the game's first possession, and we are underway. Chrislyn Rose with the basketball on the right wing, works the dribble along the baseline, pressured by a double team, passes out top of the key to Tarver. Tarver on the wing, right side to Rose, head fake on a three, now looks to put it on the deck. Rose driving in, Rose into the SEC logo, pulls up for the jumper, it goes for Chrislyn Rose. Chrislyn Rose starts the scoring for A-State. Red Wolves lead 2-0 with 9.5 to go here in the opening quarter. A-State showing pressure with the double team in the backcourt. Arkansas gets it across in the hands of Jones. Jones dribbling into the free throw line, puts up the jumper, rims around it off. Battle for the rebound, and it goes down to the Red Wolves and Chrislyn Rose. Here's Rose, giving on the wing, right side to Shannon. In the corner, it's Tarver. Tarver right back to Shannon. Top of the key now for Dickerson. Dickerson into the foul line. Dickerson on the spin. Dickerson on the turnaround. Misses off back iron. Rebound down to Arkansas. And the Red Wolves will commit a foul. Marley Dickerson in the backcourt committing the foul there. So Arkansas will go to inbound. Bonnie Deese will initiate the inbound feed in. After A-State picked up the foul, Arkansas going to play man-to-man for 93% of the time. They also press about 13% of the time, which is a little bit down from A-State's 100% of the time. Arkansas into the free throw line, work it out, top of the key. Three try goes for Emily Robinson, 35% three-point shooter on the year. Arkansas shooting 33% from distance, averaging about 7 threes made per game. Here's Rogers into the free throw line, working to the corner. Left side, it goes to Tarver. Her three misses, and it's going to stick with the Red Wolves after Talia Jones, the leading scorer for Arkansas, lost it out of bounds. And both of these teams coming off of season best in rebounds. Arkansas had 63 against Stephen F. Austin, the most they've had in the game since 2018. Red Wolves with the season high 49 against South Alabama. Here's Rose dribbling into the free throw line. Rose gets by her defender to the basket. Layup misses off front iron. Rebound down to Arkansas. And Clarkson on the throw ahead. Into the foul line goes Jones. Jones give it on the handoff. Charge number 25 of the season. Drawn by the Red Wolves. First charge A-State has drawn since the Sun Belt Conference opener against ULM. And the Red Wolves get it back with 8:24 to go here in the opening quarter. And it was Mia Tarver that stood in the way to draw charge number 25 of the season. Here's Shannon from the corner, working out top of the key now to Chrislyn Rose. Holds at the left hip, goes around to side ball screen from Dickerson. Rose backs it out on the wing, fires from three, misses off front rim. Rogers taps it around and gets the offensive rebound. Rogers on the wing to Shannon. Winter Rogers comes in, one of the nation's leaders in offensive rebounds per game. Shannon back inside to Rogers. Rogers on the turnaround, top of the key, it's Tarver, open for three, misses off back iron, rebound down to Arkansas. In fact, Rogers 37th nationally, averaging 3.7 offensive rebounds per game. Here's Jones, top of the key, freed up for three, misses long off the heel. Rebound battled for with Rose and Robinson around the free throw line. And Arkansas tracks down the loose ball. Into the foul line goes Deese on the turnaround over Shannon. Shot misses, rebound down to the Red Wolves. And Mia Tarver. Tarver on a throw ahead for Rose. Here comes A-State into the front court. Rose dribbling into the free throw line. Back out of the wing, left side. It's Tarver for three, hits. Red Wolves go on top 5-3. Their first make from distance in the game. A-State by 2 with 7:13 to go in the opening quarter. Red Wolves showing pressure in the backcourt. Shannon and Rose force the double team on the throw ahead. Deflected away. Arkansas is not going to get to the cross. 10-second count. Red Wolves get the basketball back off of turnover number 2 from the Razorbacks. Great double team forced by A-State. Arkansas was all out of sorts. And we'll see the bench unit sub on for A-State. Red Wolves 27th in the nation, averaging 29.5 bench points per game. Bella Weary along with Peyton Fields, Eve Cox, Mimi McAllister, and De'Ara Allen out there for Destiny Rogers Red Wolves. Right side of the wing, it's Fields. Arkansas on the man-to-man. Give it top of the key to Allen. Back to Fields on the wing with a shot clock at 12. Handoff goes to McAllister. McAllister backs out the dribble, top of the key with the shot clock down to 8. McAllister goes around a screen from Allen. Shot clock at 4. McAllister picks up the bounce. Shot clock at 2. And to hoist it up, it's deflected away and recovered by Clarkson at the free throw line for Arkansas. Here come the Razorbacks into the front court. One-on-one layup goes for Emily Robinson, and she's fouled by Peyton Fields. Got the step on Fields at about the free throw line. Fields was trying to contest from behind and got her across the arm, and Arkansas going to have an and one opportunity coming up to go in front 6-5 potentially with 6:39 to go in the opening quarter. Arkansas, third of the SEC, shooting 75% from the free throw line. They average about 15.5 free throws made per game, which is good for 52nd nationally. And the free throw goes for Robinson, a 67% free throw shooter. Arkansas leads 6-5. 6.5 to go in the opening quarter. McAllister around the Eve Cox ball screen. Throws in the corner left side for Weary. Weary left wing to Fields. Fields into the free throw line. Chest pass right side goes to McAllister on the wing. Her three rims around and off, and Arkansas gets the rebound in the hands of Clarkson, who averages over 6 rebounds per game. Outlet up ahead, overthrown. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going A-State's way. Emily Robinson was looking for Talia Jones, who was streaking down the right side of the floor, overthrew Jones out of bounds along the baseline, and A-State will get it back off a turnover number 3 for Arkansas. Bounce feed to Allen on the wing, pressured by a double team. We'll throw top of the key now to McAllister. McAllister give it on the wing, right side to Fields. Fields in the corner for Bella Weary. Weary dribbles out, top of the key, working to the corner, left side. It's Allen, contested 3, misses, offensive rebound, Fields. One dribble putback goes off the top part of the window for Peyton Fields. 7-6, A-State in front with 5:50 to go in the opening quarter. Give it to the corner, left side. It's Yvette Mayberry, and her 3 goes. 9-7, Arkansas in front. Mayberry, a transfer from Kansas. Then Lee Mayberry played at Arkansas before going on to have a 7-year career in the NBA. A-State with the basketball on the other end as McAllister tried to throw a wraparound feed along the baseline. Got deflected away, so the Red Wolves will stick with it. Allen, Fields, Cox, McAllister, Weary for A-State. Jones, Mayberry, Deese, Robinson, and Maria Nagas Rodriguez into the game for Arkansas. Right side, it's Weary on the wing, backs out the dribble. A-State trails by 2, 9-7, 5:25 to go in the opening quarter. McAllister looking to go baseline to Peyton Fields, stolen away by Emily Robinson. Averages about a steal per game. Robinson into the foul line. Give top of the key to Deese. Deese sidestepping in the lane. Floater rims out. Rebound down to Mimi McAllister. McAllister on the throw ahead to Allen. Allen into the free throw line. Allen all the way to the basket. Layup misses. Rebound battled for. Goes down to Allen. Give top of the key now to McAllister. McAllister driving in. Tried to finish through contact, won't go. Offensive rebound down to Eve Cox, and as Cox was trying to go back up with it along the left block, she had it batted out of bounds. Last touch by Maria Anais Rodriguez, and A-State will have the basketball inbounding when we come back. Welcome back inside to Bud Walton Arena in Fayetteville from our High Troll broadcast position, where with 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter, our score is Arkansas 9 and A-State 7. Red Wolves came into this game wanting to force Arkansas into 25 or more turnovers while garnering 12 or more steals and allowing less than 10 offensive rebounds. And at least in a couple of those categories, off to a good start. They forced Arkansas into 3 turnovers, only 1 offensive rebound for the Razorbacks, but A-State still looking for their first offensive rebound of the game. We've seen both of these teams throw a little bit of full court press out. Arkansas plays man-to-man defense about 93% of the time, but will mix in a little bit of full court press. One thing Destiny Rogers mentioned in our Domino's Pizza pregame visit was that she wanted her team to be able to control the pace this afternoon. Red Wolves, 3 of 13, 23% from the floor. They're 1 of 7 from three-point range. Meanwhile, Arkansas, 3 of 7, 43% from the floor. They are 2 of 3 from three-point range. A-State see Peyton Fields with 2 points in the contest. Meanwhile, for Arkansas, they're led by Emily Robinson, who has 6 points, all 6 of her points coming from three-point range. Red Wolves came into this game first in the country, now up to 368 turnovers forced, even after only making 3 3-pointers against South Alabama, still 9th in the country, averaging over 10 threes made per game. Red Wolves with just 1 so far. Out of the timeout, it's A-State basketball. Kristlyn Rose has it on the wing, goes around a Winter Rogers screen, and we get a moving screen called on Winter Rogers that will give Arkansas the basketball back. Anaya Ruddock, Winter Rogers, Zion Shannon, along with Chrislyn Rose and Mia Tarver out there for the Red Wolves. Arkansas facing pressure in the backcourt. They're able to pass out of it, give it top of the key down to Talia Jones. Jones gives it off into the foul line to Emily Robinson. Robinson to a spin against the guard of Chrislyn Rose. Now kicking on the wing, right side Ware. Her three rims around and off. Rebound down to Arkansas in the lane. Jones tried to put it up over two defenders. Red Wolves able to force the jump ball as Jones was gathering to go up around the right block. Mia Tarver, Zion Shannon were there off the possession arrow. Arkansas will stick with it, inbounding underneath their own basket. They lead 9-7 with 4:30 to go in the opening quarter. Inbound feed goes into Jones. Jones dribbles through a double team, give it off with the elbow, left side to Ware. Her runner misses. Rebound down to the Red Wolves and Winter Rogers. Rogers running the break into the front court. Rose into the foul line, kick in the corner, right side. It's Shannon open for three, misses long. Rebound down to Winter Rogers along the left block. Off a deflection from Rodriguez. Rogers tracks it down. Shot clock resets. Now down to 12 of the shot clock. Rose has it right wing off the feed from Shannon. Rose around the Rogers screen. Shot clock at 8. Rose to a spin at the foul line. Back to Rogers. Rogers gets the step. Rogers gets the bucket. Winter Rogers ties us up at 9-all. Her first points of the game. Here with 3:50 to go in the opening half. Rose and Tarver forcing the double team. Tarver gets a steal. Dives on the floor for the loose ball. Give it to Rose on a bounce feed to Shannon. Shannon lost control in the lane. Now backs it out to the right wing. Shannon picks up the bounce, gives top of the key now to Anaya Ruddock. Working over left wing to Tarver on the handoff for Rose. Shot clock at 18. Rose into the free throw line. Spins around, gives it off to Rogers. Open look at a foul line jumper. Misses off the right side of the iron. Rebound down to Harmony Ware. Freshman guard averaging 9.5 points per game. Working over on the wing. Left side three try misses for Wyatt Mayberry. Rebound down to Zion Shannon. A-State doesn't have numbers. Shannon into the foul line. Now we'll back it out at the top of the key and get the Red Wolves set up into their offense with 3:12 to go. Shannon gets downhill. Shannon to the basket. Scoop layup misses, but it's going to stick with A-State after Maria Anais Rodriguez, the Oklahoma State transfer, couldn't corral it along the baseline. So Sudu lineup on the floor for A-State. Peyton Fields, De'Ara Allen, along with Eve Cox and Mimi McAllister. Bella Weary also out there for the Red Wolves. Top of the key, McAllister gets it off the inbound feed. Arkansas has gone to a 2-3 zone. Working left wing, it's Allen. Open for three, hits. De'Ara Allen knocks down the second make from distance for the Red Wolves. A-State in front, 12-9. Red Wolves get pressure on the inbound feed, and they'll whistle A-State for a foul. De'Ara Allen and Mimi McAllister were there to double team Emily Robinson. And the Red Wolves commit the foul. Well, this is an Arkansas team that has had difficulties in turnovers. They're next to last in the SEC, averaging close to 16 turnovers per game. Another turnover here. Bella Weary and De'Ara Allen able to force the double team on Emily Robinson. Robinson spun around, tried to find Clarkson up ahead, overthrew her out of bounds, and A-State will get it back off of turnover number 5 for Arkansas. Allen working in the corner, left side to McAllister. Shot clock at 20. McAllister works the bounce, top of the key. Lost control, recovers right around midcourt. Now McAllister driving in. Jump stop in the lane. Throw it on the wing. Right side three tried, misses long for Bella Weary. Rebound down to the Razorbacks to the free throw line. It was Bonnie Deese, the freshman out of Australia, that corralled it. Deese dribbles into a double team in the front court. Passes out of it. Now a lob in the lane. Goes to Clarkson. Clarkson on the turnaround. Stolen away by Eve Cox. Cox to McAllister. McAllister to Allen. Nice bounce feed to Eve Cox, and the Red Wolves score in transition to go up 14-9. It's a 7-0 A-State run. Into the foul line, Ware floats it up with the right hand, misses. Offensive rebound to Deese. Deese on the turnaround, hits it to go. Deese, the freshman guard of the Melbourne, Australia, averaging 11 points and 10 rebounds on the year. Fields in transition, topside three, misses everything, and Arkansas going to get the basketball back here with a minute 44 to go in the opening quarter. A-State has forced Arkansas into 6 turnovers. Now 2 steals for the Red Wolves, but A-State just 6 of 21, 28% from the floor. The inbound feed stolen away by A-State. Give it off in the lane. It's Weary off the window. Count it plus a foul. She'll go to the free throw line for one more. Mimi McAllister got the steal. Weary with the bucket. A-State leads 16-11. Weary Weary, a 47% free throw shooter on the year, coming off of a 12-point game against South Alabama, which matched her season high. It's been one of A-State's leading players in terms of steals this year. 4 games where she's led the team in steals as the free throw bounces off, back ironed it, and A-State leads 17-11. A minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Jenna Lawrence into the game for the first time, catches on the wing, drives in, gets bumped by Eve Cox, and the foul call going against the Red Wolves here. Eve Cox will pick up the foul. A-State has forced Arkansas into 7 turnovers, now 3 steals for A-State. Red Wolves already with 7 points off turnovers, 10 bench points, and 10 points in the paint. Jenna Lawrence, 6'3" junior forward of the Melbourne, Arkansas, played her last year of high school basketball at Farmington High School, able to knock down the opening free throw over the last 4 games, averaging a little more than 17 points per game at her first double-double of the year, at her second game with 20 or more points in her career, with a 24-point, 11-rebound game. And the last time out against Stephen F. Austin, free throw spins around, and then it's a 4-point game. A-State leads 17-13. A minute 25 to go in the opening quarter. McAllister loses the dribble. Now falls on the floor for the loose ball. Tried to get out of danger, and a jump ball is the call. It will stick with the Red Wolves here. Like it was Bonnie Deese for Arkansas that dove on the floor for the loose ball alongside Mimi McAllister. A-State will have it off the possession arrow, leading 17-13. Fields lobs the inbound feed to the backcourt here to Mimi McAllister. Comes in top 10 in the Sun Belt with a 25% assist rate. McAllister gets in the lane, throw it in the corner, right side 3 try, spins around and off for Weary, and the rebound down to Arkansas. Goes down to Bonnie Deese. Deese already with 5 rebounds, and now a foul call going against A-State in the backcourt here. McAllister and Peyton Fields tried to force the double, and the Red Wolves pick up foul number 6. Arkansas on the bonus for the final minute and 4 seconds of this opening quarter. Bonnie Deese to the foul line. Deese 5th in the SEC in rebounds per game, also 21st nationally, already with 5 double-doubles on the season. First free throw misses off back iron, and at 5'9", she is the shortest player in the nation to average a double-double. One more free throw upcoming, and it spins around and in. So Arkansas pulls to within 3, 17-14. A minute to go in the opening quarter. Here's McAllister down the right side of the floor. Goes around the Eve Cox ball screen. One arm feed, left wing to Peyton Fields. On the handoff, it goes to Weary. Weary curling into the lane, throw it in the corner. Right side, it's Allen for 3. Misses off front iron. Eve Cox gets fouled, battling for the rebound along the left block. Ashlyn Clarkson commits the foul. Team foul number 3 for Arkansas. So A-State will go to inbound. Shot clock resets at 20 as McAllister gets it into Eve Cox. Back to McAllister it goes in the corner. Looking to run the baseline. Bounce feed to Cox in the lane. Scores it with the right hand. 19-14. Red Wolves in front. Eve Cox has 4. Arkansas facing pressure in the backcourt of the hands of Emily Robinson. Robinson gets it off to Jones. Jones jump stop in the lane. Pulls up for the mid-range jumper and gets it to go. This is an Arkansas team that takes a lot of mid-range jumpers. Already over 30 makes for mid-range on the season. A-State with the shot clock turned off. Final 15 seconds of the opening quarter. They lead 19-16. Red Wolves in no hurry as McAllister dribbles it out high left wing. Give it to the handoff here to Bella Weary. Down to 8 seconds. Weary into the foul line. Tried to go in the corner to Allen. Deflected. Allen recovers. Goes baseline. Puts it up off the window. De'Ara Allen gets the bucket, and that's how the first quarter of play comes to a close in Fayetteville. Our score after one completes, A-State 21, Arkansas 16. This is Arkansas State basketball on the EAB Red Wolves Sports Network from Learfield, presented by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. For A-State, it's Winter Rogers along with Chrislyn Rose, Marley Dickerson, Zion Shannon, and Bella Weary. Arkansas begins the second quarter of play with the basketball. Deese, right wing, guarded by Tarver. One arm feed to Jenna Lawrence. Fires for 3 and hits. Jenna Lawrence shooting 42% from distance on the year. 17th of the conference, averaging close to 2 threes made per game. Here's Rose, gets into the foul line, throw to the corner, right side. It's Shannon, open for 3, leaves it long. Rebound battled for, tapped around. It goes down to Arkansas. Throw ahead to Deese. Deese has it stolen away by Zion Shannon. Here come the Red Wolves into the front court. Shannon on the wing, right side Dickerson. Got a defender to jump. Now Dickerson looking to go baseline, lost control of the basketball, and Arkansas will have it off of just the 3rd turnover for A-State. Red Wolves showing that full court pressure. Inbound goes into Leah Jones. Jones averaging over 17 points per game with just 2 points so far. Deese catches, drives in over Winter Rogers. Rogers looking for the charge call, gets none. Offensive rebound down to Clarkson. Her second chance try misses off the front rim. Rebound down to the Red Wolves as Destiny Rogers tells her team to go. Right wing gets Dickerson, top of the key to Shannon. Shannon drives in, floats it up with the right hand. Zion Shannon on the board for the first time this afternoon. A-State leads by 4, 23-19. Arkansas in the backcourt, bounce feed to Deese. Deese pressured by Shannon, gets around Shannon with 2 seconds to spare. On the wing right side, it's Robinson. Robinson has Dickerson in front of her. Robinson lost control of the bounce, now leaves on the bounce, top of the key to Deese. Open look at a 3, that misses. Rebound down to Marley Dickerson for the Red Wolves. First rebound of the game for Dickerson. She'll lead the offense into the front court with 90 seconds gone by in the second quarter. Give it top of the key, it's Weary. Her 3 spins around and off after hitting backboard first. Jenna Lawrence comes down with the rebound. Lawrence outlet stolen away by Mia Tarver. Tarver left wing to Shannon. Open look at a 3, hits. Defense to offense for the Red Wolves. Shannon able to bury the left wing 3. A-State leads 26-19. 8:05 to go in the second quarter. Jones into the foul line, working on the wing. Left side, Robinson. Open look at a 3. Misses off back iron. Long rebound. Battle for. Goes down to Marley Dickerson. Open look for Dickerson up ahead. Scores it off the window. 28-19. A-State in front. Arkansas needs a timeout. 7-0 A-State run over the last minute and 6 seconds. And with 7:53 to go in the second quarter, our score in Fayetteville. A-State 28, Arkansas 19. Welcome you back inside to Bud Walton Arena here in Fayetteville from our high troll broadcast position, where with 7:53 to go in the second quarter, our score is A-State 28 and Arkansas 19. Taking a look at that Sunbelt scoreboard, as always, brought to you by First Security Bank, a bank better. Only one other game going on in the Sunbelt right now with 6:08 to go in the fourth. Georgia State leads LaGrange 73-48. But 4 games coming up tomorrow at 6 p.m. Coastal Carolina will take on Columbia. Meanwhile, App State will take on Carolina U. The Ragin' Cajuns will battle Dillard, and Texas State at 7 p.m. tomorrow night will welcome in Huston Till. That Sunbelt scoreboard, as always, brought to you by First Security Bank, bank better. A-State currently on a 7-0 run. Red Wolves are 3 for their first 5 in this second quarter. They've now forced Arkansas into double-digit turnovers. 10 turnovers for the Razorbacks. A-State has now forced every opponent they played this year into at least 10 turnovers. Arkansas with the basketball, coming out of the timeout. Red Wolves looking to force turnover number 11. Jenna Lawrence able to catch off the feed from Robinson, who passed out of a double team. Give it on the wing, left side, Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the corner for Robinson, driving along the baseline, leaves on a bounce in the lane to Jones, trying to put it up over a sea of black jerseys, and Jones will turn it over. Turnover number 11 for Arkansas. A-State gave Jones nowhere to go. 3 black jerseys crowded around her, around the restricted area, and the Red Wolves have it with a 28-19 advantage with 7:25 to go in the second quarter. McAllister on the wing, right side to Fields. Fields on the handoff for Allen. Allen penetrating into the free throw line. Allen all the way to the basket. Layup, dances off front iron. Won't go. Rebound down to Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence trying to dribble out of a double team. Eve Cox in front of her. Lawrence on the throw ahead. Deflected away by Bella Weary, but it leaks out to Rodriguez, top of the key. Give her the corner for Weir. Going baseline. Weir shot denied from in close by Eve Cox. Rebound down to McAllister. McAllister faces the double. Finds Fields in the backcourt. Fields gets it across with 3 seconds to spare. Fields on a bounce feed. Right wing to McAllister. Penetrating into the lane. McAllister kick in the corner. Left side. It's Allen for 3. Misses off front iron. And Jenna Lawrence skies up to get the rebound along the left block. 28-19. A-State leads. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Lawrence dribbles into a double team. And the Red Wolves get hit with a foul. Peyton Fields, Eve Cox provided the double team there for A-State. And it looks like the foul call going against Eve Cox. That's her second personal foul. And Eve Cox really the only A-State player in foul trouble to this point. She has 2. Chrislyn Rose, Witta Rogers, De'Ara Allen, Peyton Fields, Mimi McAllister, all with 1 apiece. Robinson brings it across against the guard of De'Ara Allen. Robinson passes top of the key. Open look at a 3. Misses off back iron for Jones. Rebound down to Eve Cox. 3 rebounds for Eve Cox. Here come the Red Wolves into the front court as Allen will turn it over with the travel. Mimi McAllister found Allen on the wing there, and as Allen was trying to work it in from the left wing, took a step before putting it on the deck, and A-State will turn it over for just the 4th time of the game. Red Wolves on a 7-0 run. Arkansas has not scored now in over 3.5 minutes. Robinson with Allen in front of her. Give it on the wing, left side to Mayberry. Mayberry dribbles into the foul line. Allen sticks on her. Mayberry's layup off front rim goes through to snap a scoring drought that lasted over 3.5 minutes. 28-21. A-State with the lead, the basketball. McAllister into the foul line finds Eve Cox, who scores it off the window. Eve Cox with 6. A great cut down. And the Red Wolves lead it by 9. Now the inbound feed. Weary gets a deflection as it went into Harmony Ware, the freshman guard of the Cleveland, Tennessee. Weary knocks it away out of bounds as we'll see a new lineup on the floor for Destiny Rogers. Chrislyn Rose, Mia Tarver, Zion Shannon, along with Marley Dickerson and Winter Rogers out there for A-State. Red Wolves showing the full court pressure as Robinson goes to get the inbound feed in. Gets it into Mayberry. Mayberry in the backcourt has a double team in front of her. Tries to dribble out of it. Mayberry's not going to get to the cross in time. Another 10-second violation. The second 10-second count the Red Wolves have forced in the game. And for Arkansas, it's turnover number 12. Dickerson in the backcourt gives to Chrislyn Rose, who will walk it across the Hog logo at center floor. Rose guarded on the wing by Deese. Looking left side down to Tarver. Tarver goes to Rogers, catches off a deflection. Shot clock down to 7. Give it top of the key. Rose thought about a 3. Looks to drive instead. Throw in the corner, left side Dickerson. Shot clock at 2. Shot clock at 1. Dickerson puts it up in the lane, dances out, and Arkansas corrals the miss. Red Wolves trying to force a jump ball in the backcourt, but Mia Tarver a little bit too aggressive and winds up picking up the reach-in foul for A-State. That's team foul number 2 here in this second quarter. 5:19 remains in the first half. Red Wolves in control 30-21. Inbound goes into Jones in the backcourt. The Roll Roberts transfer leads Arkansas in scoring. Gives it off to Mayberry. Mayberry with Shannon in front of her. Throws in the corner to Ware. Goes out of bounds. And A-State will get it back off a turnover number 13 for Arkansas. That entire turnover was created by the pressure that Zion Shannon had to force an errant pass, and A-State gets it back with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dickerson in the corner, right side to Shannon. Shannon to a spin. Shannon puts up the layup. Won't go off front rim. Rebound down to the Razorbacks as they clear the miss in the hands of Deese in the backcourt. Deese races across with Rogers in front of her. Deese out of control, throws it away. Turnover number 14. The music is out of tune for the Razorbacks. 3 turnovers in the last minute 20. Give it on the wing, left side. It's Tarver, spots for 3, and fills it up. 33-21, Red Wolves in front. Mayberry, top of the key, working in the corner, right side to Rodriguez. Her jumper from 18 feet away misses. Rebound down to Rogers. Rogers to Tarver. Here come the Red Wolves into the front court. Tarver looking to go baseline, cut off from 10 feet away. Bounce feed, top of the key to Dickerson. Working left wing, Shannon. Crosses her defender over, fires from 3, hits! 15-2 A-State run. It's all Red Wolves in Fayetteville. A-State 36, Arkansas 21. In the backcourt, it's Deese, has it stolen away by Marley Dickerson. Dickerson bounce feed to Rose. Rose adds on, 38-21, a 10-0 A-State run. Red Wolves in the second quarter outscoring the Razorbacks 17-5. Left wing, it's Jones, fires from 3, and Jones able to quiet the run. 38-24. Red Wolves still in front by 14. Here's Rose around the Rogers screen into the free throw line. Rose, one arm feed to the corner. Right side, Shannon crosses her defender over again. Steps back from three, misses. But the long rebound tapped out to Rose. High left wing. 3:20 to go in the second quarter. Red Wolves, by the way, with their 15th run this season of 10-0 or longer here in this second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Rose, top of the key. 3 on the shot clock. Rose for 3. Misses off front rim, and Arkansas will watch as it bounces out of bounds. I think the shot clock violation may have occurred before it went out of bounds, but nonetheless, it's Arkansas basketball. It will keep A-State at will move A-State up to 5 turnovers in the contest as Jenna Lawrence goes to inbound to Yvette Mayberry in the backcourt. Mayberry pressured by Mia Tarver. Mayberry into the free throw line, shovels it off top of the key to Jones. Jones drives in, gets by Shannon, layup, dances through for Talia Jones. 38-26, Arkansas to within 12, 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Rose dribbles in between the legs. A-State has outscored Arkansas 17-10 here in the second. Rose, Rogers, Tarver, Dickerson, and Shannon out there for the Red Wolves. Shot clock at 15. Rose has an opening. Rose drives it. Going to the corner to Shannon. Shannon on the wing, left side for 3. Misses off back iron. Rebound down to Jenna Lawrence at the foul line. Rebound number 4 for Jenna Lawrence in the game. Lawrence to Mayberry. Mayberry driving in. Layup, dances off back iron. Good defense by Rose to alter the shot. Shannon comes away with a miss. Here's Shannon into the foul line, throwing to the wing, left side Rose, and Rose will turn it over with a travel. Try to go to a little bit of a head fake before she put it on the deck and then wound up turning the basketball over. We'll see a new lineup on the floor here for A-State, consisting of Eve Cox, Tierra Allen, Peyton Fields, Mimi McAllister, and Bella Weary. For Arkansas, it's Ware, Jones, Mayberry, Deese, and Lawrence. Lawrence gets it into the backcourt to Yvette Mayberry. McAllister guards her. Nearing the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, A-State leads 38-26. One arm feed to the front court goes to Deese. Driving baseline, and we get a blocking foul, and Deese able to finish on the layup. Deese extended her armbar fully into the chest of Tierra Allen to knock her down. That's the argument Destiny Rogers is making on the A-State sideline. Get a chance to look at the replay here, and yeah, she extended her arm all the way across to Tierra Allen to knock her down. Looks like an offensive foul, but Arkansas gets the benefit of the whistle, and Bonnie Deese, 73% free throw shooter to the line. Highly decorated recruit out of Australia, chosen as a top 40 player in the world, and was invited to the WNBA All-Star Weekend this past summer. Also won gold at the FIBA U18 for Team Australia this past summer. 38-28, A-State in front. Arkansas on a 7-0, making it an 8-0 run to get it down to single digits. McAllister down the right side of the floor. Has Deese in front of her. McAllister around the Rogers screen. Working on the wing to Weary. Weary in the corner for Rose, and Rose will turn it over with a travel. Red Wolves a little bit out of sync. They have not scored in over 2 minutes. I mentioned Arkansas on that 8-0 run in that span to get it to a 38-29 game with 1:45 to go in the second quarter. McAllister pressuring Mayberry up. Mayberry will give it on the wing, right side to Jones. Looking to penetrate. Rose denies that. Into the foul line it goes to Harmony Ware. Ware on the turnaround. Open look at the basket and scores it off the window on the layup. 38-31. Red Wolves lead. Cut down to 7. Good bounce feed from Chrislyn Rose to Winter Rogers. And another 2 points in transition for the Red Wolves as Winter Rogers up to 4 in the game. Red Wolves lead by 9. Arkansas on a throw ahead. Stolen by Rogers. Rogers on a bounce feed to Bella Weary. Weary into the foul line. Throwing to the wing to McAllister. Extra feed to the corner. Left side. It's Rose for 3. Misses off front rim. Rebound down to Jenna Lawrence. Arkansas has numbers. Into the front court. Lawrence will shovel it off to Jones. Jones high arcing layup. Goes off the window. 40-33. Arkansas to within 7 with 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. Red Wolves have led by as much as 17. They led by 17 with 3:52 to go in the second, but Arkansas has clawed back. Rose guarded on the wing by Deese. Rose giving on the handoff here to McAllister. Got away with a carry. Now gives to Winter Rogers. Rogers gets fouled at the free throw line, and That's a big break for the Red Wolves. It looked like A-State was about to commit turnover number 7, but I think Peyton Fields kind of blinded the official near the Arkansas sideline from seeing the carry there for Mimi McAllister. And Arkansas wound up committing the foul, and it goes on Jenna Lawrence, her second personal. So big swing in the Red Wolves' direction there. Inbound into Rose. Rose into the free throw line. Rose in the corner to Rogers. Shot clock at 15. Rogers looking to drive, cut off, leaves in the bounce feed at the hip pocket for Kristlyn Rose on the left wing. Shot clock at 10. Rose backs out the dribble, top of the key, goes around the Rogers screen. Open look at a 3, top side, Rose hits. Back to double digits for the Red Wolves. Make number 6 from distance. Rose has 7. Here's Mayberry into the free throw line. Shot clock turned off. Final 10 seconds of the second quarter. Mayberry to Ware. Ware driving in, deflected away. Diving on the floor with the loose ball is McAllister. Arkansas recovers, going the wing right side. Mayberry, her 3 misses. Rebound down to Rogers, and that's how the first half of play will come to a close here in Fayetteville. Our score at the half, A-State 43, Arkansas 33. Red Wolves basketball will continue in a moment. Start of the second half here in Fayetteville as we welcome you back inside our Heights Roll broadcast position. Red Wolves lead it by 10, 43-33 in search of their first win over at for winner Rogers, 3 assists for Kristlyn Rose, and A-State strikes first in quarter number 3 as Arkansas will turn it over. Turnover number 17, Robinson's pass up a head sailed wide, stolen away by Rogers. Rogers to Dickerson, and a foul call going against the Red Wolves. Team foul number 1 going against A-State. Still trying to get the replay. The foul call was on Marley Dickerson, but it looked like there was much there. Nonetheless, it's Arkansas basketball. Rose and Dickerson forcing the double team. Bounce feed goes to Deese. Deese dribbles into a double team. Give top of the key now to Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence in the lane, had it stolen away. Stolen by Zion Shannon. Here come the Red Wolves out and running. Rose on the wing left side. Rose looking to go baseline. Wrap around feed on the wing. It's Tarver for 3. Misses off front rim. And it's going A-State's way after it kicked off the leg of Bonnie Deese out of bounds. So A-State will stick with it. 18 turnovers in the game for Arkansas. Their season worst in that mark, 21, and A-State already forced them into 18 here in the third quarter. 3 try good for Mia Tarver. Count it, plus a foul. Kristlyn Rose found Tarver in the corner left side. She buried the 3, and there's a foul call going against the Razorbacks. It will stick with A-State. Red Wolves lead 48-33. 8:58 to go in the third quarter. Kristlyn Rose will inbound along the baseline here for the Red Wolves. Knocks out a bounce play for A-State. Bounce feed to Tarver. Top of the key, Dickerson goes to Shannon. Shannon catches through contact. Shannon dribbles with the right hand, giving it the handoff here to Kristlyn Rose. Rose into the foul line. Picks up the bounce, goes in the corner. Left side, it's Tarver for 3. Misses off back iron. Rebound battled for, and it's sticking with A-State after Bonnie Deese touched it last. Deese, by the way, was the one that picked up the foul as as Tarver was putting up the 3, picked up the foul in the painted area. A-State with the top of the key in the hands of Kristlyn Rose. They lead 48-33 with 8:35 to go in the third quarter. Rose around the Shannon screen. Rose gets downhill. Rose in the corner. Open look at a 3. It's Tarver. Misses off the side of the iron. Rogers deflects the rebound out, but it's recovered by Emily Robinson. Robinson driving in, denied from behind. Kristlyn Rose and Zion Shannon with a joint effort to alter the shots. A-State has won every single hustle play in this game. Arkansas will stick with it, inbounding underneath their own basket. Wybet Mayberry gets the inbound feed in to Clarkson on the dribble handoff for Bonnie Dees. Back to Clarkson in the lane on the turnaround. Misses off back iron. Rebound down momentarily to Mia Tarver, but as Tarver was trying to land, she lost it, and it goes out of bounds along the baseline. So Arkansas will inbound here with Jones to initiate. Back to Jones it goes, going baseline, high arcing layup, misses, but a foul call going against A-State here. Zion Shannon picks up the foul. And for Shannon, it's her first personal. Jones to the foul line, and Jones has been their go-to this year, averages 17.5 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. 10th in the SEC in points per game. First free throw goes. 22nd in three-pointers made. 4th in the SEC with 11 games in double digits. Was decorated player at Oral Roberts playing under Kelsey Music as the free throw spins around and off. Rebound down to A-State and Mia Tarver. Tarver to Dickerson. Here come the Red Wolves into the front court. Dickerson into the free throw line. Throwing the wing to Rose. Sidesteps. Pass to defender Rose. Floats it up. In the lane it goes. Chrislyn Rose has 9. The little sidestep on the wing left her open. Now Shannon on the inbound feed deflected away, but Deese recovers. Deese into the free throw line. Out of control. Shot misses. Rogers taps it around. Marley Dickerson will watch as it goes out of bounds. Couldn't get to it in time, and it will stick with Arkansas. 50-34. A-State in front. They're outscoring Arkansas 7-1 to begin the third quarter. They outscored them 17-5 to start the second. And another good scoring run here to start quarter number 3. Inbound feed goes into Jones. Pull up from 18 feet away, misses short. Rebound down to Bella Weary. Weary, Allen, Fields, Cox, and McAllister out there for A-State. Weary into the free throw line. Give it on the wing to Allen. Allen into the SEC logo. Gets by her defender. Layup misses short. It's sticking with A-State. Eve Cox was able to knock it off the leg of Talia Jones along the baseline, and A-State will stick with it. 7:29 to go in the third. As McAllister gets the inbound feed into Eve Cox. Back to McAllister it goes in the left corner. Arkansas contesting a man-to-man defense as we've seen most of the game. McAllister curling into the free throw line. McAllister all the way to the basket. Layup misses long. Arkansas corrals the miss. It was Deese that got the rebound. Deese dribbles into the corner, and a foul call going against the Red Wolves here. Bella Weary force the pressure, and they get Weary for a reach-in. And that's her first personal foul as Arkansas inbounds it into Emily Robinson. Robinson into the free throw line. Throw it on the wing, right side Mayberry to a spin in the lane, and the layup goes. Good contest by Bella Weary. Looked like got hit across the face as well, but Mayberry able to finish through contact. Tough shot. Top of the key, it's Weary, sidesteps into the free throw line, throw it to the corner, left side, it's Allen for 3, misses off back iron, rebound down to Arkansas, and a foul call going against A-State and Mimi McAllister. And McAllister had fallen on the floor. The rebound went down to Arkansas and Wybette Mayberry. And because Mayberry stepped on McAllister, they get McAllister for her second personal foul. Arkansas with the top of the key in the hands of Emily Robinson. Left side Lawrence penetrating. Lawrence gets away with a carry and a foul call from behind going against Eve Cox. As Lawrence was trying to gather and switch hands, Eve Cox hit her across the shoulder from behind. 5th team foul for A-State. Just 2 fouls committed for Arkansas with 6:37 to go here in the third quarter. And Jenna Lawrence to the free throw line, 6'3" junior forward out of Melbourne, Arkansas. First free throw goes. Lawrence coming off of her 4th career double-double. 24 points, 11 rebounds against Stephen F. Austin. Next free throw on the way, good for Lawrence as well. Makes it 50-38, 7-5 for Jenna Lawrence. A-State leads by 12. McAllister, left wing with the basketball. Give it on the handoff here to the era Allen. Allen around a side screen from Peyton Fields. Allen has it deflected away from behind, recovers, and then steps out of bounds thanks to the pressure of Wybette Mayberry. 50-38, A-State in front here in the third quarter. Now scoring Arkansas 7-5. Arkansas with 18 turnovers in the game. Their season worst in turnovers. Done it in 2 games this year, most recently against Kansas City, and that's 21. Throw ahead goes to Jones off the inbound feed. Jones gives to Deese. Deese looking to penetrate, cut off by Winter Rogers. Backs it out, now regathers, drives in on Rogers. Good contest by Winter Rogers, forces the miss. Rebound down to Zion Shannon. Winter Rogers has played superb defense for A-State all afternoon long. Here's Dickerson driving in. Dickerson off the window, scores it with a right hand. 4 points for Marley Dickerson. A-State leads by 14, 3 off of their largest lead of the game. Throw ahead in the front court. Deese, open look at a 3, rims around it off. Rebound down to Marley Dickerson off the tap from Mia Tarver. Here's Dickerson, left wing to Rose. Rose into the free throw line, lost control of the bounce, dives on the floor for the loose ball, and a jump ball will be called. There was a wet spot there at the elbow. Both Rose and Bonnie Deese slipped, and Deese was able to force the jump ball as both dove on the floor for it. Give Arkansas the basketball back with 5:32 to go here in the third quarter. A-State leads 52-38. And it's been all Red Wolves. They trailed for 4 minutes and 6 seconds. It was tied for 1 minute and 17. And A-State has led the rest of the 19 minutes and 5 seconds. Mayberry catches up ahead, girls past Rogers, another offensive foul, charge number 26 of the year, drawn by the Red Wolves, charge number 2 in the game this afternoon, and A-State gets the basketball back. Marley Dickerson, Chrislyn Rose, Winter Rogers, Zion Shannon, and Mia Tarver out there for the Red Wolves. Foul call on Wybette Mayberry. And for Mayberry, that's her first personal. Here's Rose, top of the key, dribbles in between the legs, goes around a side screen from Rogers out of the horn set. Rose on the wing, right side, it's Tarver for 3, hits! Mia Tarver knocks it down from the right wing. Red Wolves have matched their largest lead in the game, 55-38, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Robinson into the free throw line, working on the wing. Now on the corner, left side, it's Lawrence. Her 3 spins around and drops home. 55-41. Red Wolves still in control with 4:45 to go in the third. Rose around the Rogers screen. Rose, one-arm feed, right side to Dickerson. Dickerson drives in. Dickerson off the window, won't go, but a foul call, and Marley Dickerson will be at the free throw line for 2 shots coming out of the media timeout. 4:39 to go in the third quarter. A-State outscoring Arkansas 12-8 in the quarter, and they lead it 55-41. This is Arkansas State basketball on the EAB Red Wolves Sports Network from Learfield, presented by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. This afternoon in Fayetteville, A-State led in scoring by Mia Tarver. Tarver into double digits for the 4th time this year. 12 points for Mia Tarver. Chrislyn Rose right off with 9 points, and then 8 for Zion Shannon. Meanwhile, for Arkansas, Talia Jones with 10 points for the Razorbacks. She's been in double digits in 12 games and now 10 straight. And Jenna Lawrence into double-digit scoring as well for Arkansas for the 6th straight game and the 10th time overall this year. Out of the timeout, Marley Dickerson at the free throw line here for A-State. First free throw misses. Off back iron for Marley Dickerson, who's top 70 in the country in steals. 30 steals coming into play today. Averages 2.5 steals per game. Has led the team in steals 7 times. Both free throws miss as the second one spins around and off. Jenna Lawrence gets the rebound and gets it off to Emily Robinson in the backcourt. Robinson down the right side of the floor, dribbles into a double team, tried to pass out of it, deflected away in the backcourt. It is a backcourt violation. Turnover number 20 for Arkansas. A-State has now forced 13 of their first 14 opponents this season into 20 or more turnovers, a mark which leads the nation And Arkansas is one turnover away from matching their season worst. Shannon going baseline, leaves on a bounce feed for Tarver for three. Misses off front rim, rebound down to Arkansas and Harmony Ware. Ware in the backcourt. Gives it off to Robinson. Robinson up ahead, stolen away by Mia Tarver. Tarver to Shannon. Shannon off the window. It goes. 21 turnovers for Arkansas with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. A-State has already forced them into matching their season worst in turnovers. Now stolen away by Mia Tarver, but Tarver passes it right back to Jones. Jones in the front court gives to Mayberry. Mayberry into the free throw line. Right side, Ware gets the step. Ware switches hands, scores off the window, and pulls Arkansas to within 57-43. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Here's Rose down the left side of the floor. Rose, high arcing feed. Rogers climbs the ladder to get it. Right back to Rose it goes. Rose, nice find to the corner of the Shannon. Extra feed, top side. It's Dickerson for three. Off back iron won't go. Shannon was out of position, trying to battle for the rebound, but it was Jones that wound up securing it. Jones has a double team in front of her in the backcourt. 3 seconds to go, and Arkansas head coach Kelsey Musick has to call for a timeout thanks to that A-State pressure. 21 turnovers for Arkansas with 3:16 to go in the third quarter. Our score in Fayetteville, A-State 57, Arkansas 43. Lawrence to inbound, deflected by Eve Cox out of the timeout. Arkansas will inbound it yet again from the same spot. Eve Cox, Mimi McAllister, De'Ara Allen, Peyton Fields, and Bella Weary, the lineup on the floor for A-State. Ware, Jones, Mayberry, Robinson, and Lawrence for Arkansas. Lawrence looking to get it in, deflected away, stolen by Eve Cox. A new season worst mark in turnovers for Arkansas with 22. Here's Weary on a bounce feed to Mimi McAllister with 3 minutes to go in the third. McAllister goes around a side ball screen. McAllister drives in. McAllister gets fouled and will be at the line for 2 shots upcoming. Mimi McAllister goes to the free throw line. 4 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal in the game from McAllister. The former Old Dominion transfer has led the team in assists 4 times, has led in steals twice. 66% free throw shooter, able to knock down the opening free throw to put A-State up 58-43. One more upcoming. Knocks it in again, 59-43. Red Wolves in front. 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Robinson with Fields in front of her in the backcourt. Robinson will work it over to Jones. Jones driving in, and we get a blocking foul as Mimi McAllister was trying to draw charge number 27 of the game and charge 27 of the year and charge number 3 of the game, but couldn't get her feet set in time. So Arkansas will go to the free throw line here. First free throw drops through for Wybette Mayberry, the former Kansas transfer, averaging 7 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists on the year. Able to knock down both free throws. Makes it 59-44. A-State in front. McAllister brings it across. Goes right wing to Bella Weary. Weary, after 3 bounces, finds Peyton Fields. Arkansas has gone zone. Left wing McAllister around the screen from Eve Cox at the top of the key. Lost control of the basketball. Dives on the floor. We'll give it off to De'Ara Allen. Allen in the lane. Lost control. Allen tried to give it off to Eve Cox. It's stolen away by Arkansas. Saved in by Harmony Ware. Ware gets it across. Guarded by Eve Cox on the right wing. Now Ware throws out of a double team. Left side it goes to Emily Robinson. Robinson in the quarter for Jones. Jones cut off. Now top of the key. It'll go to Robinson. Her 3 drops through. Spun around a couple of times before going through. Arkansas to within 11, 59-48. A-State in front, 1:55 to go in the third quarter. McAllister, right wing with the basketball. Arkansas has gone 2-3 zone. They only play it about 7% of the time, but playing it here. McAllister, left wing, finds Fields. Her 3 misses. Off back iron, long rebound, tap to McAllister. Give it to the corner, left side. It's Allen, open for 3. Misses long. Rebound down this time to Arkansas and Emily Robinson. Here's Robinson into the front court. We'll find Mayberry. Mayberry backs it down to the left corner with 90 seconds remaining in the third. Mayberry drives in against McAllister. Throw it on the wing left side to Ware. Ware in the corner for Mayberry. Her three misses short. Rebound down to Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence on the turnaround in the lane over Eve Cox. Good defense by Eve Cox. Forced her to pass out of it. Top of the key, Ware driving in. And we get a foul call going against A-State. Count the basket for Ware. Allen was set. Allen was out of the restricted area. Established position, looked like she was set, and the foul call goes against the Red Wolves to send Harmony Ware to the free throw line to look to add on to a 7-0 run. Arkansas is 10 of 12, 83% from the line. They came in third of the SEC, 75% on the year. Free throw goes. It's an 8-point game, 59-51. Red Wolves in front, a minute 5 to go in the third quarter. Rose backs out the dribble, high left wing as we up under a minute to play in quarter number 3. Faces the top part of a 2-3 zone. 15 on the shot clock. Rose, one-arm feed, right side. On the wing, it's Weary. Spots for three and fills it up. Back to a double-digit lead for the Red Wolves, 62-51. Much needed three, now a steal. Stolen by Rose. Rose into the free throw line. Kick on the wing, right side. It's Dickerson. Spots for three. Fills it up again. A quick 6-0 run for the Red Wolves. They're back in front, 65-51. They lead it by 14. Arkansas throwing out of danger. Stolen by Marley Dickerson. Yet again, Dickerson, left wing Shannon. Extra feed in the corner. It's Tarver for three. Rattle around and off. Arkansas gets the rebound. Outlet up ahead to Jones. Jones lays it up in transition. Oh, and the A-State bench was ready to explode on that left corner three, but it just wouldn't drop. Rose up ahead, stolen away by Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence steps out of bounds with 2.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. So A-State, after all that, will have the basketball after a wild sequence of events. Just when it looked like Arkansas was about to get back into it, the Red Wolves extended back to double digits. Inbound to Rogers, to Rose. 1 second to go. Puts it up, top of the key. Won't go off back iron, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. For the third consecutive quarter, the Red Wolves outscore the Razorbacks, outscoring them 22-20, and after three complete in Fayetteville, our score is A-State 65, Arkansas 53. Fourth quarter coming your way next. This is Arkansas State basketball, the EAB Red Wolves Sports Network from Learfield, presented by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. 28 of A-State's 65 points have come off of turnovers. Meanwhile, on the Arkansas side, just 10 points off of A-State's turnovers. Red Wolves with just 11 turnovers so far. One thing Destiny Rogers mentioned, she wants this team to get closer to the plus 15, plus 20 mark in the turnover margin. They already came in top 10 in the country with a plus 10 turnover margin. A-State well over that mark already, plus 14 in the turnover margin. For the Red Wolves, they've been led in scoring by Mia Tarver, 15 points for Mia Tarver, one off of her season high, which she had against Southern Arkansas. Meanwhile, Zion Shannon with 10 for the Red Wolves. Meanwhile, for Arkansas, Talia Jones with 12, Jenna Lawrence with 10. Those in-game numbers brought to you by Arkansas State University. Underway in the fourth quarter, it's A-State basketball. Rose driving in from 18 feet away. Will fire a pass top of the key at Shannon for three. Off back iron, won't go. Rogers able to save it in along the baseline to Zion Shannon. Shannon gets fouled in the lane, and it's sticking with the Red Wolves. Every single hustle play has gone A-State's way. And Winter Rogers keeps it with the Red Wolves by getting around her defender and securing the rebound, or at least saving it in. Inbound goes into Rogers. Rogers over two defenders. Denied to the lane. Rebound down to Arkansas. The foul line goes down to Emily Robinson. Robinson gives off to Jones. Jones throw to the corner left side to Ware. Ware driving in. Layup won't go. Rebound down to Winter Rogers. Rogers to Shannon. Here come the Red Wolves with 30 seconds gone by in the fourth quarter. Shannon giving the handoff to Rose. One arm feed. Top of the key. It's Dickerson. Open for three. Rims around and off. Rebound down to Jenna Lawrence. Did everything but drop. Red Wolves lead it by 12, but Arkansas with the basketball. Driving in is Jones. Jones layup misses. One more try for Jones off an offensive rebound, and the foul call going against A-State as Jones went up for the second chance try. One thing of note, Red Wolves now up to double-digit makes from distance for the 26th time since last season. They are 23-2. Well, they were 23-2 coming into play today in games since the start of last year where they made double-digit threes. First free throw goes for Jones. One more upcoming for Arkansas's leading scorer. Red Wolves, by the way, been led by Mia Tarver, who has 5 makes from distance so far. Second free throw goes for Jones, and for Tarver, that matches her season high of 5, which she also had in the ULM game a couple of games back. 65-55, A-State with the lead in the basketball. Rose goes right wing to Winter Rogers. Rogers in the corner for Shannon. Shannon penetrates. Shannon floats it up with the right hand, leaves it short. Rebound down to Jenna Lawrence. Poke loose from behind. Rogers recovers in the corner. Poke loose by Rogers. She also recovers. Goes right wing now to Shannon. Shannon gets the step in the lane. Layup goes plus a foul. Off the window for Shannon. She'll go to the line for one more. 12 points for Zion Shannon. And a chance to give the Red Wolves a 13-point lead. Been quite the free throw discrepancy. Arkansas has been to the free throw line 15 times. This is free throw is number 6 for A-State, and it goes for Shannon. Red Wolves 4 of 6 from the line. They lead it 68-55. 8:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Wybet Mayberry in the backcourt has pressure in front of her, tries to throw ahead, deflected away by Zion Shannon, right in front of the Arkansas sideline. It will stick with the Razorbacks as Emily Robinson will go to inbound. Robinson gets it in top of the key to Wybet Mayberry, guarded by Chrislyn Rose. Mayberry into the free throw line, give it on the wing, right side, Deese in the lane. Floater won't go, rebound down to Winter Rogers. Rogers has been big on the glass for the Red Wolves, now up to 8 rebounds. Here's Rose driving in. Rose off the window, gets fouled. 2 shots upcoming for Chrislyn Rose at the free throw line. Rose with a chance to get into double-digit scoring. She would become the 3rd Red Wolf to do so. She has led the Red Wolves in scoring on 4 different occasions this year, has been in double digits 5 times. 3 of those double-digit performances seen her surpass the 20-point mark. She's one of just 7 Sun Belt Conference players this year with 3 games of 20 or more points. First free throw goes for Rose. She joins Mia Tarver and Zion Shannon in double-digit scoring with 10. One more for Rose. Count it. And A-State leads by 14. Leads by 50, 70-55. Inbound feed goes into Wybet Mayberry. Mayberry threw it off of Zion Shannon. Mayberry kind of caught it at an awkward angle and was dribbling off one foot there. Had to throw it off of Shannon, otherwise it would have been a turnover. Now Mayberry fires up ahead, deflected by Marley Dickerson, top of the key, but Arkansas sticks with it. Jones on the right wing, alternates dribble hands. Jones into the foul line, shot clock at 14. Jones left wing to Mayberry. Mayberry, long 2, top of the key, puts it through. Wybet Mayberry with 11 points into double-digit scoring off of that make. 70-57, A-State leads, 7:45 to go in the fourth. Tarver floats a pass to the foul line to Winter Rogers. Bounce feed finds Dickerson at the hip pocket. Tried to go in the corner right side to Zion Shannon. Shannon lost the basketball. As she got it, immediately tried to turn her body to face the basket, and in the process lost control of the ball as Arkansas goes to inbound. 26 turnovers for the Razorbacks, nearly turnover number 27. Rose deflected away from behind, recovered to the lane by Deese. Deese give it to the corner to Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence drives in, tough shot over Winter Rogers, puts it through. 70-59. Red Wolves' lead is cut to 11. Rose into the foul line. Rose in the corner, wide open. It's Mia Tarver. Spots for 3, fills it up. 73-59. Make number 11 from distance for the Red Wolves. Once again, Arkansas needs a timeout. 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Our score in Fayetteville. A-State 73, Arkansas 59. Red Wolves basketball will continue in a moment. 6 makes from distance for Mia Tarver. She's up to 18 points, which has surpassed her previous season high of 16 points. She has been in double-digit scoring now in 3 of the last 4 games for the Red Wolves, and a new season high in points for Mia Tarver with 18. She's in double-digit scoring alongside Zion Shannon with 13. Shannon has been in double digits now in 12 of A-State's 14 games played. Came in third in the Sun Belt for most games in double-digit scoring this year. Meanwhile, Chrislyn Rose into double-digit scoring for the 6th time this year with 11 points. For Arkansas, they have 3 in double digits. Talia Jones with 14. Jenna Lawrence with 12. Wybette Mayberry with 11. Lawrence is 1 rebound away from a double-double. Meanwhile, for the Red Wolves, Winter Rogers just 2 rebounds away from getting the double-digit board. She has 8, along with 3 offensive rebounds. The Red Wolves have outscored Arkansas in every quarter in this game. They're outscoring them 8-6 to begin the 4th quarter with 7:20 remaining in the contest. And the turnovers have been a big factor. Red Wolves also with 16 steals in the game, their 10th game this year where they've had 15 or more steals, a mark which leads the nation. They came in 8th in the entire country, averaging 15.2 steals per game. I mentioned already into double-digit makes from distance. That's the 9th time this year that they made double-digit threes in a game, which now ties for the most in the country. They are 7-1. At least coming into play, they were 7-1 in games with double-digit makes from 3. Arkansas with the basketball in the backcourt. Red Wolves forcing the pressure, give it in the corner to Jones. Drives baseline, layup misses. Foul call going on one of Zion Shannon or Winter Rogers, who were right around that right block where the shot went up. And it's going to go on Zion Shannon, her 2nd personal. Talia Jones to the line. Jones with her 10th straight game in double-digit scoring. Goes to 3 of 5 from the free throw line as the first free throw spins around it all. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a couple of blocks for Jones in 31 minutes played. Splits the pair of free throws, 73-60. A-State in front. 7:05 to go in the 4th. Rose on the handoff for Shannon. Shannon around the side ball screen from Dickerson. Bounce feed to Rogers. Rogers give it top of the key. Rose thought about a 3. Looks to drive instead. Rose jump stop. Rose turnaround. It goes. Chrislyn Rose with 13. Red Wolves by 15. 75-60 on the inbound feed. Deflected away by Mia Tarver. Was intended for Wybette Mayberry. Arkansas will stick with it. The inbound feed into Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence right back to the inbounder Robinson. Robinson head stolen away by Shannon, but then Shannon immediately lost it. Right back to Lawrence it goes. Lawrence in the lane. Layup misses. Battle for the rebound down to Marley Dickerson. A-State has numbers if they hurry. Dickerson pushing the pace into the front court, trying to go right wing to Shannon. Had it deflected away and stolen. It's Deese that comes out with it. Right side Lawrence driving in against Winter Rogers. Work it over left wing down to Jones. Jones splits a double team. Lost control of the basketball. And they say sticking with Arkansas here after Jones lost it out of bounds. Still haven't seen the replay on the monitor up here. And yeah, it looked like it kicked off the leg of Chrislyn Rose there. So Arkansas inbounds, get it into Robinson. Her runner from in close misses, gets her own rebound. Now we'll back it out right wing to Jones. Shot clock at 15. Jones drives in. Jones kick into the corner. Left side, it's Lawrence. Open look at a 3. Rims her out of the off offensive rebound down to Jones. Jones has it stolen away by Marley Dickerson. Right back with the Red Wolves. Dickerson, right side to Rose. Rose drives in. Rose all the way to the basket. Spins around and through. Red Wolves lead it by 17. It's 77-60. 5:45 to go here in the 4th quarter. In the backcourt, Mayberry. Give it off up ahead now to Deese. Deese driving into the free throw line. Picks up the bounce. Leaves on the bounce in the corner for Lawrence. Lawrence for 3. Misses long. Rebound down to Marley Dickerson. Dickerson with her 5th rebound of the game. Gives to Rose. Red Wolves have matched their largest lead of the game. Here's Rose driving in. Rose, give it to the corner. Right side for 3. It's Tarver. Misses off back iron, but chasing down the long rebound is Dickerson at the top of the key. Dickerson gives it off to Rose. Shot clock resets. 5:15 to go in the 4th. A-State 77, Arkansas 60. 8 on the shot clock. Rose around the side screen. Give it in the corner to Shannon. Shot clock at 3. Shannon gets by her defender. Shannon off the window. It goes for Zion Shannon. Largest lead of the game for the Red Wolves. They lead it 79-60 with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 6-0 A-State run over the last minute and 54 seconds. Arkansas has not scored in 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And Kelsey Music, first-year Arkansas head coach, calling for a timeout. Red Wolves with 79 points. For A-State, if they can add on, it would be the fourth game this year that the Red Wolves have scored 80 or more points, as start to see fans make their way to the exits in a 19-point game with 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Red Wolves closing in on what would be their first ever win in Fayetteville, their first win over the Razorbacks since 2005. And they've done it with a relentless effort, especially defensively. 27 turnovers forced, 17 steals for A-State. Ware going baseline off the window. It goes. And a foul call going against the Red Wolves. See the foul is on. It goes against Mimi McAllister, so that's her fourth personal foul. And Harmony Ware to the free throw line, 78% free throw shooter. Gets it to go, but still decisive deficit on the scoreboard for Arkansas. 79-63, A-State in front. 4:45 to go in the fourth. McAllister alternates dribble hands. The game that A-State has led for now 30 minutes. McAllister, left wing with the basketball, goes around the screen from Eve Cox. One-arm feed to Fields, extra feed in the corner to Weary. Weary splits past the defense, up and under move. Weary has it denied from in close, and it's going Arkansas's way. Lawrence with the block. And Arkansas will get the basketball back. Red Wolves were 5 for their last 6 before that shot was denied by Bella Weary. Inbound goes into Emily Robinson. Weary trying to deflect it away from behind. Robinson working over on the wing, left side to Bonnie Deese. Deese gives on the wing to Merritt Archer in the game for the first time tonight. Her three misses off front iron, but a long rebound keeps it with Arkansas. Robinson works in the corner for Deese. Deese driving in, layup too strong off backboard, but it's going to stick with Arkansas with 4:07 to go. It was Mimi McAllister, it looked like, that touched it last. So Arkansas will go to inbound along the baseline here. Get it on the inbound feed in the corner, right side to Harmony Ware. Works across court to Bonnie Deese. And as Deese got into the free throw line, we get a reach-in foul going against the Red Wolves. So Arkansas at the free throw line for free throws number 19 and 20 coming up. Red Wolves in complete control of 73. They lead 79-63 over Arkansas. A-State with 3 in double digits. Chrislyn Rose, Zion Shannon, each with 15 points. Mia Tarver with 18 points. New season high for Tarver. Also season high in three-pointers made with 6. Eve Cox along with Peyton Fields, Bella Weary, De'Ara Allen, and Chrislyn Rose, the new lineup on the floor after Destiny Rogers made a few substitutions. A-State closing in on what would be their first win over an SEC team since November of 2016 when they defeated Florida. First free throw clanks off front iron for Bonnie Deese, the 73% free throw shooter. Has been in double digits in 3 of the last 4 games coming into play, but A-State has held her to just 7 as the second free throw goes. 79-64, Red Wolves with the lead in the basketball. Rose dribbling into the free throw line. Now will dribble in circles, back out top of the key. Rose backs it out. 78 possessions in the game for A-State. That target number was around 80, and They're going to hit that and then some. Rose around the screen from Eve Cox, drives in. Rose off the window, misses. Rebound down to Arkansas. Tracked down by Bonnie Deese. Deese to Lawrence. Lawrence into the free throw line. Goes in the corner. Left side now to Archer. Archer extra feed. Left wing 3-try. Misses off back iron. Rebound battle for. Goes down to the air. Allen. Here come the Red Wolves into the front court. Allen leaves on a bounce feed for Bellawiri. Lost it in the lane. Battle for the loose ball. And Arkansas comes out with it. Here's Harmony Ware. Ware on the right wing. Leaves on a bounce feed to Archer. Archer into the free throw line. Archer gets denied by Eve Cox. An emphatic block with the right hand for Eve Cox. And for Eve Cox, that's her second rejection of the game. So the Red Wolves go to inbound with 3:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Rose bounces the inbound feed in here to Marley Dickerson. Here's Dickerson, right wing with the basketball. Gives top of the key to Rose. 79-64, A-State in front. Left wing Dickerson with the basketball. Puts it on the deck. Gives him the handoff here to Zion Shannon. Shannon into the free throw line. Give it in the corner. Right side. It's Tarver. Her three got partially denied. And Arkansas touched it last. Jenna Lawrence touched it last along the baseline as her and Winter Rogers were battling for possession. So the Red Wolves will inbound. They're in a scoring drought of 2 minutes and 15 seconds currently. Lob inbound goes into Rogers. Right back to Rose in the corner for three. Misses, and it's going Arkansas's way. Winter Rogers wound up touching it last, battling for possession with Archer. And Arkansas will have it back with 2:41 to go in the fourth. Inbound into Jenna Lawrence. Right back to Archer it goes. Archer splits a double team. One arm feed ahead to Lawrence. Lawrence gets in the paint. Lawrence will kick out on the wing. Another offensive foul. Charge number 3 of the game for the Red Wolves. Charge number 27 of the season for A-State. It's all Red Wolves at NWA. Jenna Lawrence has fouled out of the game. That was her 5th personal foul. As Marley Dickerson will go to initiate the inbound feed for the Red Wolves. Dickerson gets it into Rose. Rose down the left side of the floor, floats a pass up ahead. Left wing, Shannon open for 3. Off back iron, won't go. Rebound down to the Razorbacks and Harmony Ware. And as Ware got possession, a reach-in foul from behind called against A-State. And for the Red Wolves, it's Mia Tarver that picks up the foul. Her first personal. 5th team foul for A-State, so that will send Arkansas to the free throw line. They'll be in the bonus the remainder of the contest. Harmony Ware, the freshman guard of the Cleveland, Tennessee, Bradley Central High School, knocks down the opening free throw for A-State tournament MVP a season ago. Ware got into double-digit scoring a few moments ago, now up to 12. Ware has been in double digits now in 7 games this year. Red Wolves lead by 13, 79-66, 2:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Rose, high right wing with the basketball. 15 on the shot clock. Rose alternates dribble hands. 10 on the shot clock. A-State in no hurry. Rose around the side ball screen from Winter Rogers. Rose. Give it in the corner. Left side, Shannon. Shot clock at 3. Shannon on the wing. Right side. It's Rose to beat the shot clock buzzer for 3. Misses, but an offensive rebound by Zion Shannon keeps it with A-State. Back out to Rose it goes with 15 on the shot clock and 1:45 remaining in the game. Rose dribbles in between the legs. Goes right around the Rogers screen. Shot clock at 5. Down to 3. Rose driving in. Layup denied. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Arkansas. A-State will have 1.3 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Red Wolves have not scored in about 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I have something quick here. Rose will get it into Rogers. Rogers just hoisted up on the left wing for 3. Didn't touch iron. And it's a shot clock violation. We'll give the basketball back to Arkansas. With 1:32 to go in the fourth. Inbound into Harmony Ware in the backcourt. It goes to Robinson. Robinson turns it over. Turnover number 29. Went over and back. And the Red Wolves, at least for now, for the second straight game, have forced their opponent into 29 turnovers, but still time to add on another with 1:24 remaining in the fourth. Here's Rose, top of the key, with 20 on the shot clock, 1:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Red Wolves lead 79-66, a game they have been in complete control of. They've led for over 33 minutes. Rose, right side to Tarver, gets into the free throw line. Back to Rose, got a defender in the air. Give it top of the key, Tarver. Shot clock at 3. Tarver for 3. That misses. Rebound down to Arkansas and Bonnie Deese. Deese in the backcourt will throw it to Archer. Archer gets it across with 50 seconds to go. Throw it in the corner. Left side 3 try goes for Harmony Ware. 10-point game, 79-69. A-State with the lead in the basketball. Rose throws in the corner to Shannon with 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Shannon backs out the dribble. Shot clock down to 15. Good A-State crowd on hand, and they are on their feet in the final 30 seconds. Shannon drives in, off the window. Hit goes for Zion Shannon. She's got 17. Red Wolves 81, Arkansas 69. Left wing Dees for 3, misses off backboard. Rebound corralled by the Razorbacks and Talia Jones. Jones steps back in the quarter, fires from 3. Jones able to put it through to make it an 81-72 game. Here's Rose to bring it across. Final 8 seconds of the game. Arkansas will not foul. That will do it. It just means more. Our final score in Fayetteville, A-State 81. Arkansas 72. For the first time since 2005, the Red Wolves have defeated the Razorbacks and pick up their first ever win in Fayetteville by the final score of 81-72. Turn the music up.